A blue belt from the UK left me a comment that pretty much stopped me cold. He said, "I'm coming back to Jiu-Jitsu after being off for like 3 years, and I'm afraid." That line has been ringing in my head ever since. I know that feeling, and I know how debilitating it can be. And I know if you don't get it under control, it will possibly take something that could have been absolutely transformative in your life and leave you full of regrets years later because you didn't step on the mat. And if you've ever felt that kind of fear of coming back after time off in your 40s or your 50s, or trying to take up a hobby that you gave up years ago because, life happens, do you still have what it takes? Are you going to make a fool of yourself? Will you be accepted? So for my brother in the UK, and for everyone watching this, who's ever felt that fear, listen closely, because we're going to walk through those doors together. Welcome to the Alchemy of Struggle, baby. So I get it, that fear of being judged is real. When you walk into a jiu-jitsu gym with the blue belt, people assume certain things. They assume you at least have a good understanding of the basics of jiu-jitsu. So of course now the fear is you're gonna step on the mat and people are gonna be like, "Dude, who the hell gave you that blue belt?" So you have all these crazy scenarios running through your head of people snickering, making fun of you, and kicking your ass on the mat. And then of course, for us older grapplers, there's the very real fear of getting hurt in a serious way. We don't talk about it much as a society, but this fear is everywhere. It's like a noose around our necks that we can't see, but we can feel it everywhere we go. It's heavy, it's debilitating, and it's demoralizing. But it doesn't have to own you. So look, taking time off is normal. Life happens. You're not alone, and you're certainly not broken. And the fact that you're even considering coming back, you've already won. Because most people, they stay on the sidelines and they never muster up the courage to take another step on that mat, literally or figuratively. So don't think of it as starting over. Think of it more as starting again. And I think what you have to understand is that the body is pretty remarkable in what it remembers. As the saying goes, the body keeps the score. And I'm speaking from experience. That's why I can speak with such confidence about this. Look, if you've been around these videos for any length of time, you already know my story. I started jiu-jitsu 7 years ago at the age of 48. But what I haven't talked a lot about is the fact that I actually wrestled in high school, but only for a couple of years. Now don't get fooled by the picture that's on the screen. I wasn't very good. But there are a few core things that I learned that shocked me the first night I went to jiu-jitsu. So I get on the mat and something kind of remarkable happened. My body remembered the concept of base. The guy grabs me and I immediately, instinctively lowered my center of gravity, spread my legs out, and became very difficult to move. At one point, someone went for a double leg on me and I sprawled and stuffed the takedown. The body remembers, man, it's wild. I only had 2 years of wrestling under my belt 30 years earlier. You have 6 years of jiu-jitsu under your belt just a few years ago. You are far more ready now than I ever was at the ripe old age of 48 years old. So to my brother in the UK, not only do you still belong here, you are needed here. Because at some point, someone is going to walk in your gym and they're going to be like, I used to do jiu-jitsu and I haven't been here in a while and I'm kind of nervous. And you're going to be able to look that person in the eye and say, "Yeah, you know what, bro, I went through that too. Don't worry about it. It's all love here. I'll help you get through it." We just don't understand how powerful our personal stories can be for other people. And honestly, it's one of the things that I've gotten out of working on this channel that I did not expect. This particular video was supposed to be on a completely different subject. But when I read this brother's comment, and it was a long comment, I was like, I have to make a video about this. Not only that, I saw another amazing comment. It was like 4 or 5 paragraphs long. I mean, the guy basically just completely opened up. I'm like, I gotta respond to this. So this channel, it's not about me anymore. It's about the amazing people who are watching these videos and sharing their stories. Do not undervalue the power of your story and how it can move people who are complete strangers. So look, man, you still belong here. You don't have to prove anything. You don't even have to prove anything to yourself. You already have. You have 6 years of jiu-jitsu under your belt. What more do you have to prove? Whatever is bringing you back, honor it by stepping into it. So for those of you who are also sitting on the fence, trying to decide whether or not to come back, you got those nerves eating at you, leave a note in the comments. Because what I've seen from this little community here that we're building is that the comments on this channel are very different than what you normally see on YouTube. YouTube comments are usually a cesspool of negativity and trolling. Not here. People are offering words of inspiration, encouragement. So leave a comment, because someone is going to show up and give you that little push you need to get back in the game. And listen, I read every single comment. I respond to every single comment. If it seems like I'm taking too long to respond to your comment, it's probably because I'm taking a nap. I know I say this is wild all the time, but it is. This is wild. I was not expecting this level of transformation from reading the comments that I've read. It's like we've opened the floodgates and people are pouring in because they finally have a place where their voice is heard. I hear you because I am you. So for all of you who are still fearful, let this be the place where that fear lands. But leave it here and then go get back on the mat. And let me just say one more thing before I sign off here. As of this recording, this channel has reached over 600 subscribers. A week ago, it was under 100. And the subscriptions have exploded because we're building not a channel, but a community. So I want to thank all of you. I'm humbled, I feel honored, and now I feel an enormous responsibility to deliver. And as you leave those amazing comments, if you don't mind, I won't use your names, but I'm probably gonna make videos because these comments are inspiring me, man. So keep them coming, keep sharing, and let's level up together. Keep up the good fight. Peace.